Hello everybody, so I'm here. This is a new channel. As you might have seen, I don't have any other readings here besides this one that I'm not doing. I had this idea while I was doing this reading with my friends on a group chat. And basically, if you are here, you probably know what I've done with subliminal maker treasure, also known as Vanessa. I think that's her name, correct me if I'm wrong. Basically, she was accused of catfishing as another minor, and then she made a video on a channel saying that she will basically kill herself, and then some time later, a cousin made a comment using an account, a profile basically saying that Vanessa did in fact kill herself. So I decided to make a reading on that, see if it is true. As some people know, there have been past cases on social media where people lied about dying, not about lying, I'm sorry. And yes, that's what we're going to be doing. I already did the reading, so I'm going to read what I told my friends. And I also completely understand if you do not believe in tarot readings. It's completely fine. I just ask you to respect what I believe in. And yeah, I'm the reader, and I've been doing it for some years. I've always had psychic readings since I was a child. So that's just a little introduction on me, and I'm going to pass now to the reading. So the first thing that my past said was that she is someone she loved a lot that is dead now, and she might see suicide as a way to reach the person again or to be with them in some way. I also see a lot of give and take. Basically, she might want to punish people by dying. Basically, punish them for doing what they did to her. Basically, give back what they gave to her, which was destruction and pain. However, I also see that she might be a bit incisive over this. She might want to guilt-trip some people or cause some type of delusion. There might be some emotional manipulation. However, I do feel like it might have been, she might consider truly doing this. It is not like out of talking. However, she sees this as a way to do that type of thing, if that makes sense. I do think that she might end up thinking about the idea of killing herself, but she might be pretty clever when she will actually do it. She might be contemplating her options if she did not do it yet, because many of these cards will be spiritual, which will indicate her transitioning into that space. But I feel like Oliver does not want to lose the things she could get in the future if she kept on living. And I did get the death cards while I was doing the reading. And the death card isn't like literal death, but in this case it will be. What I can be sure of is that there will be a change of some sort. There is a type of transition in it. That will change the way she thinks, the way she is, or the world around her. And this could indeed be with suicide, which then, as I then got the Three of Wands, which is a card of, basically the Two of Wands is when you have a decision to make. The Three of Wands is you. It's you after doing the decision, making the decision. but she might see that as a solution for these real life problems, so she might consider them. I also got the name of backgrounds, which is ones, three of figures, which is words, apparatus, which is ones, as I said before. And I see a lot of conflict, but I'm not sure if she will take any action, but she might. Um, she might be afraid of it though. It's something where someone tells her to be strong and not do it. However, if she does not feel herself, she might at least harm herself some way or another. This could be physically hurting herself or psychologically, you know? Um, so I asked who this cousin is because she might be impersonating as a cousin. Um, so basically it's the 8 of Crystals, which is Pentacle cards on the stuff I was using, and the Page of Crystals tells me that she's part of this progress. Um, it might be Vanessa impersonating as a cousin, yes, but I'm going to be doing this as a bit as a separated person. I also got the Two of Shells, which might be two people working together in harmony, but if Vanessa is indeed this acting as this cousin, then it represents her and the person she is trying to be. Not trying to be, but impersonating her exactly in my face. If that makes sense. Because there was a page, it shows that she was here or that she was made, right, in order to deliver these messages because pages are messages in prayer. They are basically art and steady messages. And then I got the Queen of Figures, which again represents a woman that is communicating something. And it is a very thoughtful woman. She thinks about stuff before she talks about it. She knows what she's doing. She knows strategies, basically. She is here. What means is that less savvy is that she was enlightening people some way with this message. If Vanessa is doing this for some type of revenge or manipulating people, then Caroline is trying to bring justice and light to a person's pain. She's basically seeing this enlightening as um, showing people what this type of stuff might cause on others, you know what I mean? I'm not sure if I'm making myself clear. They basically want to have power over the people who hold them, but not because they want to be better per se. They might want to be better, like subconsciously talking, but it's because they want to win. It's like they want to win this, and they are definitely like the guy to defend, the ones that defends most. And this is a belief that comes from childhood, like the earth worldview type of belief comes from the childhood. This cousin might have been my creative force behind these videos, which this lead me to consider the possibility that this cousin is in fact the same person as Vanessa is, or who is mainly helping her, like bringing these balance. Basically, she might want a balance of energy, but she only when they were also destroyed. What if I see that her morals are conflicting? She deep down knows that doing this in order to kind of get through people is wrong. But she also thinks that what he did to them was wrong to her, to Vanessa. And she might be trying to find middle ground between these beliefs because it was not just these that's the thing. There were a whole lot of factors contributed out and inside of it too, I also see that there is chances her parents are religious, but I'm not sure about that. Or maybe it's a bit strict, if not religious, or both. She feels like they do not want to get messed up with, if that makes sense. They might want to make people feel that, oh, if I hadn't done this and say that, they wouldn't kill themselves, you know? They might want to try to be like missions, that type of thing. But Vanessa does feel like she's a victim, and Ethicalism may be a bit sneaky about it, probably bad leaking the video. I think she did the video, and she kind of feels happy to bring this message, not the message of the death itself, but what the message brings, like what I said before. And one of the reasons why I think the possibility that I might meet some person, um, I'm not sure, like intuitively, I kind of feel it might not be the same person, but at the same time, the energy is not clear, like the energy is pretty conflicted on this. And I think about the Vanessa, um, is because when I asked the gossip, she was happy with Vanessa's death, I considered some of the ideas cards on the deck. But it did make me feel like it would be Vanessa, but this me thinking that it could be Vanessa was more logical, not intuitively. So don't take take it with a grain of salt. And uh, this could be not if they are not the same person, it might not be again I'll say happy with the death itself, but happy that maybe Vanessa will be or is already in a better place. All this stuff will play out. Happy how people are affected. Um, and Vanessa might be also a bit with idea of dying because she might think everything it is. And the reading, it is really confusing. Like the energies were not being very clear, and so I'm saying I do feel like there is a chance that she actually committed suicide, um, or that she is at least considering actually going forward with that if she has no idea. But I might try to do updated reading on these later on, just so we do not. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it. I'm sorry, that's a dark part. So yeah, I will try to maybe do an updated reading depending on things will unfold later on. So I will finish this reading, and I know that I forgot to say this in the beginning, but this is only for entertainment purposes. And this is all alleged. I don't want to get in any type of trouble. I wish for the best for Vanessa and Vanessa's cousin, and I hope they are okay and safe. And that whether they catch fish or not is not what is important here, but their safety is most important. For now, thank you so much for your attention for watching this, for thinking through for so long if you actually did, and until the next time, thank you.